Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. 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 I am wanting to play in some of this new makeup that I hauled for you all the other day. I mainly want to do this Cherry Coke palette from Morphe because I am so interested to see what the quality of the shadows is going to be. I have high hopes for this palette. It has 18 shades in it. I will put the price of the palette somewhere up here on the screen. It is very reminiscent of a Too Faced palette, you know, like their peach palette and their new cinnamon swirl palette. So we are going to see what this looks like together. I am going to do some quick swatches. I am not going to tell you what the names are, but I am going to just swatch a few of them on my arm here to see what the quality is like. I'm going to swatch a couple of the mattes, a couple of the shimmers, and I will let you see as I swatch them. The ones that pop out at me are the ones that I am going to swatch. So you have this one here, and this one is called, and you have this little film here with all the names on it, which I'm not that excited about, but that one is called Gimme More, and it almost looks like a topper shade. That is Gimme More. I am going to swatch one of the deeper mattes, and this one is called All In. And you all know my swatching abilities are whack, but that one actually swatched pretty good when I swatched it, so that is All In. I am going to swatch one of the shimmers. So this is called With a Twist. This one is really pretty. That's With a Twist. And I'm going to swatch one more. Let's go with one of the browns instead of one of those sort of cola type shades, and this one is called Sunday Fun Day. So here are my whack swatches, but this is looking promising. So we are going to get into using this palette. I am also going to be trying out a couple of the items that I got in my August BoxyCharm box. I haven't gotten my September box yet. So I am going to try a couple of those items. One of them is the Purlisse Ageless Glow Serum BB Cream SPF 40. And I hope this works. It's in the shade Tan Deep. I hope this works because it has an SPF of 40 in it. I am also going to try a face mist that I don't know if this is I think this is just a face mist and not a setting spray. But I'm going to try it anyway. It's called Hydration Happy by Mana Kadar. I don't know how to say that. But Mana Kadar Skincare. So we are going to try that also. I have the blush from the Cherry Coke collection as well as the Sitting Pretty Cherry Lip Glaze. All of those are going to be used, and we are going to jump right in. I also am going to be trying out for the first time a couple of new brushes that I got, and these are from Refer. They recently had a 40% off sale, so I thought that was like a great time to go ahead and try some of their brushes out. This one I couldn't resist. This one's like $100 and something brush, and I got it for like $60 something. So we are going to jump in. I am first, let's see, yeah, that one looks a little bit more wide. I am also going to be using BK Beauty brushes, trying to use the best brushes that I can with this palette. And the first thing that I am going to do, and I need my little slip here, I am going to go into my crease with the shade Dessert first, which is this shade right here. And we will use that as a transition. I'm going to use the mirror in this palette because I am too lazy to get up and get a mirror. But we We'll see if this is a good, let me zoom in just a bit here so you can see what I am doing. But this is the shade Dessert First, and so far so good. And I have gotten into the habit of sort of going all the way up to my brow bone with this shade, at least right in this area right here, because my lids are getting a little bit more hooded the older I get. So I have to bring my shadows up a little bit higher, but that is really, really pretty. I like that. This thing does not smell like cherry Coke. If people tell you it smells like cherry Coke, I don't know what they smell, because I don't smell that. And I think I am going to go into a little bit more of a berry shade, and that is going to be, it looks like this one's called Fruity Fierce, and that's this shade right here. And I am going to put that into my crease. And FYI, that is another matte eyeshadow, and I am using one of the Morphe brushes. This is brush number 27. I know people really tend to like these, and as I am putting it on my lid, I agree, this brush is very soft and it is doing a great job of blending this eyeshadow. So I'm putting it on my lid, but at the same time not trying to cover up all of the other shadow that I put on. We will clean this up later. All right, let's see. I think we are done here. So far, this palette is very pigmented, very pigmented. I hope this does not stain my brush. All right, I am going to go in with one of the shimmery shades. I think I am going to go in with the shade, what is this? Bring It On, like Bing Cherry, Bring It On. And that is this shade right here, and I'm going to put that on at least the center part of my lid, and I'm going to use my finger. That is very pretty. Very pretty. All right, and I think I am going to put a little bit more of that on there. The color is so pretty. I am going to take the lighter shade. Well, let's try this one, the shade Sweet Crave, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. I'm going to take another Morphe brush, and that is the Morphe 26. It looks like a pencil brush. And I am going to go into this inner corner. And I know this video is going to be long, so I hope you don't mind it. But I am just playing in some makeup here. I see a little bald spot right there. All right. Okay, so we like this one. So far so good with all of the shades that I have tried. All right, and I'm going to go on sort of the outer corner. I think I am going to use this brush here. It's a little fluffy, but I am going to go on the outer corner with a little bit of a darker shade, and this shade is the shade All In, which is the shade here. I will try. I am just going to dip that in there one time. I'm scared that this is going to be super pigmented. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, and I'm going to take an angle brush. This is a BK brush. This is the 209. Am I wrong? It's a 205. This is a 205 brush. And I'm going to go in with the shade Yum Yum, which is this shade here. And I'm going to actually put that on my crease. I like that because it has a little bit of warmth to it. It's not going to look so stark as if I would use that white color, which is what? Refresh Sesh. We are not refreshing with that one. I'm just going to put that one nice and subtle. On my brow bone. I like that it has a little bit of color to it, so it's not making my brow bone pop out too much. All right, so we are going to step away from the eyeshadow palette really quick. I do want to kind of clean up here before I put my BB cream on. Go up under the lid. All right, so stepping away from that for a second, I am going to grab this BK brush. This is the 101 brush. This is their sort of, I forgot what they called it, but this is a foundation brush. And I should have used the Morphe one, but it's okay. I am going to actually spray that just like maybe once, twice with the Hydration Happy spray. And I am going to, and this has a little seal on it. And my nails are not letting me be great. All right, so we will see this together. I am going to squeeze this on my hand. And we are going to pray because that is looking a little bit cool to me. But because it's a BB cream, I am hoping it is not really, let's hope this is color adjusting, because I may have to grab some bronzer. The undertone is already not looking the best, but we are going to hold out some hope here. If not, I will be taking this stuff off and putting something else on. All right, let's see. So it does say natural glowy coverage, moisturizing, brightening, helps improve firmness and reduce wrinkles. I like all those things. I don't see anything about this being color adjusting, so this just may be the wrong shade for me. I look like I am wiping paste onto my face. I am not going any further with this. And this is supposed to be tanned. Let's just finish. Let's see what happens. I might be able to sort of get it going with some bronzer. All right, so I am back, and this is why we try products out. Right now I am looking like a ghost. I need to get me a bronzer brush. All right, so I grabbed the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques. I am going to go in, I think, let's see, I have the Soul Body, what do they call this? The Face and Body Bronzing Balm. I have it in Deep, which is the newest one to my collection, but I also have it in Dark, which I have used before. I think I am so disturbed, like I am so disturbed by what this, let's see what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to save this stuff with this bronzer, and if I cannot, I am going to take this off and put on some good you're gonna put on some good foundation. I also feel super shiny. Okay. I may still use my bronzer, but I want to take this foundation, this BB cream off. This is not for me. And I'm going to grab another foundation and I will be right back. All right, so that foundation is off. I am going to put a little bit of this Touch and Soul, what do they call it? Icy Sherbet Primer on. This was also in a BoxyCharm box. To me, this is from Laura Geller, and it is her Baked Balance and Glow Illuminating Foundation, and this is in the shade Deep, and it looks like this. I use her Balance and Brighten foundation all the time, so I'm just gonna grab a brush like this, which is good for powder foundation, and we are going to try this out. I am a fan of Laura Geller's Balance and Brighten foundations, so we shall see. This one is looking very glowy, very glowy. When they say that, they mean it. All right, we are going to go back into this Soul Body bronzer. I'm just gonna sort of tap it onto this brush here, and all right, I am going to grab my Mally concealer. Where did I put it? I can have so much stuff on my table here now that I can't see everything. All right, our Mally H3 concealer, and this is in the shade Deep, I think. Rich. This is in the shade Rich, and I'm just going to do just a little bit of under eye here. Just a little bit, like where my little spots are and where most of my darkness is. This is one of those concealers that I have had in the past and for whatever reason got away from it, but this concealer covers up everything. I'm going to take this Tatcha setting powder. This is the Radiant Translucent setting powder from Tatcha, which is not really new to me, but kind of. And I'm going to take my nice little fluffy brush. Do I want to use this? No. I'm going to take this nice little powder brush from BK Beauty. This is their 102 brush. And we are just going to set the face a bit, especially up under the eyes. All right, so I'm going to go back in to the Morphe palette, the Cherry Coke palette, and I am going to go under my lower lash line here. Actually, first I think I am going to do a little bit of a liner. I'm going to use this brown one from Maybelline. It's Maybelline Tattoo Studios Gel Pencil Liner, and this is in the shade Smooth Walnut. So very soft brown. I'm just going to line my waterline with this. Nothing too harsh. Okay. And I'm going to go under the lower lash line with, I think I am going to go just a little bit with the shade. I think this is All In. Where's my little sheet? I'll tell you. Yeah, that's the shade All In. So just like on the outer corner with All In, then I think I'm going to put this shade here, which is, I think, Satisfaction. And we shall see. We shall see. And I'm using the BK 204 brush. So just like on this outer, right to where my pupil starts with that one. And then I think I'm going to take this pencil brush again, this one here, and then go into that other shade and bring that like the rest of the way under my eye here. Even a little bit right here, so that's not so harsh. All right, and I think I'm going to go in with this same brush. Let's just kind of wipe it off a little bit. I'm going to wipe it off a little bit, and I'm going to go in the inner corner with that shade that I swatched earlier. Well, no. Let's do another shade. I am going to go in with the shade Glam Pop, which is this shade right here, and put that in my inner corner. Yeah, that's pretty. All right, so my eyes are done, and I am going to go into their Cherry Coke is called the Cherryfied blush, and it looks like this. It almost looks like a mineralized blush. I am afraid that it is going to be very pigmented, so we'll start lightly. I am using another BK Beauty brush. This is the 104. This resembles the Real Techniques blush brush, so I'm going to use this for my blush today. We will tap, and we can go in. Now this, that may kind of smell like Cherry Coke. Yeah, that palette, Okay. Not very pigmented. Let me not speak too soon. I had to kind of load my brush up though to get some pigment. All right. So that is what the blush looks like. It's pretty. Has a little bit of a sheen to it. All right, and then the last thing out of this collection is the Sippin' Pretty Cherry Lip Glaze. So that is what we are going to use for our lips today. And this reminds me, oh, definitely, this smells so good. But this reminds me of all of the smaller brands who are coming out with their own lip gloss collections. Ooh, but really pretty. I do like this. It smells really good. It smells more cherry than cherry Coke, but smells really good. So this is it, you all. This is my look. I feel like my blush is a little low down. Oh, let me throw some highlighter on top of it. Let's see. I'll just use my same sort of blush brush and just put a little bit of highlighter. Sort of, yeah. And this is just the MAC Cheeky Bronze Mineralized Skin Finish. And that is it. That is the Cherry Coke collection from Morphe, Coca-Cola X Morphe. I am impressed with the quality of the shadows in this palette. Every one that I used had very decent pigmentation to it, blended very well. I really like that one. This one is kind of going to give Too Faced a run for their money, and I'm sure it's cheaper. I'll put the price on the screen. The blush, I feel like you are going to need to load your brush up to get any payoff, especially if you have a darker skin tone. So just be aware of that. The little lip gloss I really like it's super shiny. It gives my lips a little bit of life, so I like it. I would probably, if I was going all out, use this as just like a topper to like a matte lipstick if you wanted full color on your lips. Otherwise, I think this one is perfect. It's not sticky at all, and it smells really good. So this little collection is pretty impressive from Morphe. I know they get a lot of backlash and all that other stuff. They have a lot of stuff going with them, but I do like this collection. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup. Bye.